What do you want to start with first?
You want to show it?
Yeah, sure.
No, I mean like you can do the camera from above, right?
That's probably a good idea. Hey, board gamers, BJ from Game Gumbo here.
Back in the gumbo pot.
Oh, Jared, I'm like so excited I can't even talk right now. Endless Winter, Paleo Americans. I played it with you on TTS. Not once, twice.
Did we play it twice?
Well, I played it twice.
I don't even think I got to finish it once.
I played it twice. And it has been on my most anticipated games list. And when I texted you a picture of what I got, we were both super excited. So let's get right to the table and break this thing open.
So we're going to be busting open all of this today.
All right, while you're breaking this open, I'm going to put your name on it.
So we got some expansions here. Ancestors, Rivers and Rafts, Caves Painting, and then the actual base game itself. So we'll bust open the base game, and then we even have this little promo pack here. So we'll open that little Ceremonial Grounds module as well. I did a little bit of pre-setup here by opening up the wrapper just a little bit. Make it a little bit easier for us. Right. All right. So, what is this? Unconscious Mind. Have you heard of that?
Yep, that's their new. That's the new one Johnny's working on.
Nice. Coming on Kickstarter Q4 2022. So keep that in mind.
In fact, it's going to be on Kickstarter in 2 weeks.
Oh, nice.
And the thinker-themer of people from Australia, they said #1 game they played in a long time.
Really?
Yep, they loved it.
Huh. All right. So busting out first, we got the rule book, and it looks like it's separated not only to the regular rule book, but the solo mode has its own rule book as well. And this is some thick sheets of paper on this rule book here. So the solo mode, I don't know if you can try that at all.
I am not much of a solo player, unfortunately.
Either.
All right, so gorgeous art from the Micho. You know, we've seen the Micho a lot in the games that you and I like. We like that, not the North Sea, what's the one that we like? West Kingdom series.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, West Kingdom series. But I'll tell you, this particular version that he's done, this art, this absolutely fits, to me, the setting that they're doing this with this Paleo American. This is going to be fun to see it. All right.
We got the game tray here, so it shows you how to put everything back in the box.
That's nice because there's a lot of stuff in there.
There is a lot of
stuff. So it
stuff
actually has like
here.
a picture of how to do it?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Got the various player boards here, so each player gets their own little player board. So I'm thinking while we're going to bust this out, so we're going to try to play around as well afterwards. So we're going to be kind of taking it apart and setting it up all at the same time. So we got the various player boards here. These are really nice. The indentions. So I know you're going to be using your food tokens and your tools. And so having that little square, those little indentions, that's really nice. And then for your various tints and stuff as you're putting your tints out. For that little area control mechanic, which I'm very interested in. We have the bag of components here. So all the little player markers, all the nice wooden components. These are really nice. Oh yeah, these are really nice. You have your totem components, your victory point markers, your first player tokens, the various worker here, and then there are the, why am I blanking on the name? Oh, the megalith, that's what they are, the megalith stones. So the various color stones, and then looks like we have the gray ones, the neutral stones, which are the ones that set up the whole base for the megalith. If you haven't seen the game yet, we'll be going through that and kind of playing that here in a little bit as well. So some really cool wooden components.
What do you know about Endless Winter?
All I know is how to play based on video content.
Deck building, and it's got those spatial elements also. So it's got this really cool mechanic where you have to decide on which characters you're going to use. They have special little symbols on there. I can't remember the names of them. Hopefully we'll see them Oh, super cool
These are
game
player
trays.
trays. Yeah, these are player trays.
What?
So
Wow, take a look at this.
look at that, and lids and everything. Oh, that is super nice. That's gonna be really helpful.
So that'll be super helpful when we get into it.
Yeah. So actually, this is perfect.
Double layer boards.
Yeah, just said yeah.
Double layer.
So now we can actually go through and open up these different components and just start putting them in their little trays.
Good. I mean, might as well do that if we're gonna set it up, right?
So here's some tents and some your workers.
I like these colors. They're
Me too.
It's like they're traditional purple, red, green, yellow, right? But
Yeah.
they're like just a little bit different in terms of colors from what we usually see. It's the shading, in other words. That's the word I'm trying to figure
The
out.
only thing is, I wish there was a blue. There's no blue, man.
Yeah, purple is close though.
There's no blue. Yeah, I guess I'll have to play purple.
Or red. You are a UL person, right? Through and through.
Student. I'm a student.
What do you think all this?
We'll leave that for Jay. When Jay comes back, he can be the
So
UL
I'm
red.
thinking this goes like that.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And that's those, what are they called? Spiritual stones or something?
Megaliths.
Megaliths? Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know, when you play on TTS, you don't really get all the terminology, so. These kind of remind me of those little things that we have in Gentis, remember?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
They look sort of like the Gentis things. That's neat. Thank you.
That's
What
the
do these go
neutral
for?
one. So each person will get 2 of those.
Okay.
Those are the neutral megaliths. So yeah, it's a worker placement.
These trays are really well
Worker
done.
placement, deck building, area control. It's got a little bit of a lot of different components in here.
Yeah, that little spatial element where you're trying to get bonuses as you're putting them out on the sides, and of course that's also area control too.
Yeah.
But I don't remember the name of the mechanic. It's not sunset, but
What are you talking about?
so what? Some of the cards
The
have these little
Eclipse?
symbols. Eclipse. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it's really crunchy as I'm trying to think what I'm going to do. Which ones am I going to use for that eclipse thing?
I like that Eclipse game because you can set up this kind of almost engine with your on your Eclipse turn, so that way every time you are hitting the Eclipse, you're getting those bonus points, you're getting the bonus food, the bonus tools.
If I remember right, like some of the Eclipse cards may not be as powerful as the other ones, but they're going to give you that bonus during the Eclipse. Is
4 times.
Okay.
I'm not really sure about the power on how powerful they are or not. I guess we'll kind of learn that as we play through. But
All right, so what are we looking at right here?
so those are little.
Oh, I have it backwards.
What do they call them? The villages, player villages.
Ah, the villages.
So that's for that area control component. So we're going to be using our tents for area control, and then we can eventually upgrade those tents into villages, which gives you that heavier area control. You get 2 points for area versus a single point.
These are so cool looking. Look at this. And they fit perfectly to the tray.
These trays are really nice. These reminds me of like, I'm trying to think, like the dice throne trays that are just really well done.
I know, but what's so neat is you just hand somebody the tray and say, look, here's all your stuff. It's already ready. Makes tear down and set up super easy.
I really like that a lot.
And they have covers for it?
And then you get the chieftains as well, and each chieftain has their own special abilities, special powers. So.
See, that's the stuff we didn't get on TTS. I mean, they were just little figures whenever we played them. These are really nice, man. You decided to play red or purple?
Yeah, we're not done yet. We still have a couple more. We have our victory point, point trackers, victory point tokens, and we still need the starting decks. I think we still have to put the starting decks in there as well.
They go in the.
This looks like it would hold a card, right? If you put this flat.
I think so. I think that's exactly what it's for. I just noticed they're screen printed. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Oh, that is.
Oh, is
neat.
that screen printed?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really
not
nice.
stickers. That's screen prints.
Here's your little megalith. Oh, these are indented too. I didn't realize that.
That's a little spatial
really
puzzle thing
nice.
when we're trying to put it on the main board. Is that what that is?
It's the megalith. This is where your megaliths go, and you can build it in. If you look at the rule book, the pattern. There's a whole bunch of variations on how you can build that pattern. You don't have to build the 4x4 like this. You can make it this diagonal pattern, this cross pattern, all these different
And
unique
you
ways
do
of
this
based on player count.
before
and
you
stuff like
start the game.
Yep.
It's part of the setup. Okay.
Yeah,
I got it.
it's really cool.
I honestly don't remember that part, so I didn't remember. Maybe it's because it was already set up when we did it. Yeah, sure. All right. We're still pulling out stuff from the main box.
Yeah. We have not got to the expansion yet.
All right, I gotta fix something real quick.
So we got a bunch of cards as to expect with this deck building element here. So looks like we have Pathfinders, the Hunters. So these are, I think, the different cards that you're gonna be able to add to your deck. So, and then we have the player decks here, represented by that color component there, and then the character symbol. So we have the red deck and the purple deck. You got your tribesmen. You got the gold deck and the green one as well, which I think the rest are going to be in a different box. Really cool. And these are the Pathfinder. Let's see. So we got our crafters here, the shamans, the elders, and then those pathfinders, and who was the last one? The hunters. The hunters. Did you have a set of cards with you?
I do.
Okay. Alright. Then we have the smaller cards, which are, what are these smaller ones? Oh, the animal cards and setup cards and player aids. Okay. Alright. Tribe card. So it looks like you probably have all the culture cards. Oh, this is not opening. Let's see. So we got the starting cards here. The setup cards. We have our creature cards, which we're going to have to do a really good shuffle of that. So it looks like there's a couple sets of 10, and then you have the Argitinvis, and the Woolly Mammoths, which have smaller sets. But that's that set collecting aspect as well. There's so many different things to this game. Here are the setup cards. So here's our animal cards. You want to shuffle that? You can just keep on shuffling that because that has to get really shuffled. We have these player setup cards. So these are the ones that we're going to get randomly dealt, and this will give us our setup.
You can
Some people start with animals.
I've got a little zoom right there.
Some people start with animals. Some start with more tools, more food, tents. Just depends on which setup card you get.
And I need to shuffle all these, right?
Yes.
Did I give you back those cards?
Huh?
Did I give you back those cards?
Which ones?
The ones I've taken. You have the 100 cards?
I don't have them. What are these ones? Ah, okay. I was like, what is this? These are the solo player cards. That's what these ones are. Solo cards. Where do the cards go?
Do we have all the cards? Or did I take a set?
I think you take a set.
No, that's these right here, right?
Yeah, we're missing a group of the green ones.
Okay.
You didn't take some?
I did.
I thought you did too. Make sure they're not in here anywhere. No, they're not in here. Do you have them? No. Well, that's strange. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, what are these ones? Okay, so. And then you can take out the map if you want to take those out.
These?
Yeah.
Ooh. And this is the last in the main box, right? Oh, look at this. That's neat.
Oh, that's really nice. Oh yeah. See, here's the rest of the green cards. There we go.
Cool artwork inside the box.
What's this one? These are the culture cards. That's what they are. The culture cards.
And what am I looking at right here?
Sorry?
What is this going to be?
That is
the main player
that's
board?
the player. That's the main board. This is the
When
little.
we build out the tiles?
Yeah.
All right, let me see if I can break this thing out then.
These are the burial cap cards.
Now, one of the things that I'm going to have to ask Johnny Pack about, I don't know what we have here. Is this the Kickstarter? Like, is there metal things or anything as far as you see?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm not sure in terms of that part, but whether or not it is, this is a really impressive production. I mean, this is super thick stuff. We've got the Endless Winter board. Boy, this is going to be a table hog, man. This is going to take a lot of stuff here.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right.
Which one are these? Are these showing up in there? Yeah, they are. Right there.
This?
Yeah, I'm trying to see where these cards go. Those are those right there on the solo player? Yeah.
Okay. You need that?
Yeah, this is all solo player stuff.
All
Okay.
right, so then that's...
This is all solo player.
So this would be... Is this that market of cards whenever you're trying to draw the animals, right? Something like that? Yep. I vaguely remember that. All right, then we've got the... And these are the big tiles that we build out whenever we're building out that separate space, right?
Yep.
Okay. Big,
So actually, we'll set that up so people can see.
big, thick tiles, easily punching out. No problems at all.
So let's go ahead. So we have this. Let's set up that first player marker there. I'm going to separate these out. There are various.
Oh man, there's a lot of cardboard here. Endless Winter designed by Stan Kordonsky, who we've played Lockup. You and I both like Lockup. I haven't played a lot of his other games.
You're gonna be yellow, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'll take
Okay, I'm gonna take purple. Let's go put a cap on these.
It's got art by Denicho, which you can recognize right away once you see it. It's good that his style. And then, of course, I know at least one of the developers was Johnny Pack. I'm not sure if there were other developers, but for sure Johnny Pack was involved in development. You can always tell because he loves putting in all these little modules for expansions right
Merchant's
away.
Cove.
Yeah, just like Merchant's Cove or Coloma or Sierra West. It's a Johnny Pack joint. All right. All right, so here's the, do you shuffle these or are they more like standard? I'll just put them here
So
for you.
there's a certain way you set up.
Bunch of tiles here. You know what all this is about? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. And then I need to give this a really good shuffle. And that's all of these cards, right?
Yeah, that's all the animals. Yeah, we definitely want to give that a very good shuffle. A very good shuffle.
Because there's a lot of them.
All right, let's see here. Separate the sacred stones into arrow 1 and arrow 2.
I do remember Sacred Stones, yep.
So there should be arrow 1s and arrow 2s. There's some 2s and some 1s, 1, 1.
I'm going to give it the old magic shuffle here. You open up a pack.
Are we missing some? There's only 2 arrow 2s?
Oh, there might be some more here.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And there's 2 more here. Man, that's a lot of tiles.
Ooh. Yeah.
I don't remember what these Arctic-looking tiles are for, but do you remember what those are?
Which ones?
Indian
That I
square?
do not know. I think that might be solo player stuff,
Okay.
but we'll see. So I'm gonna set the totem board up on this side. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll set the totem board on that side. That's nice.
Well, I had a late day today, but Bradley is playing Mosaic at Anubis today.
Oh, nice.
That looks like a pretty cool little civilization game.
I've never
What
played
you working
that.
on?
Should I see?
Still doing setup? Okay. All right, so these are the animal cards that you can go hunting, if I remember right. And you've got everything from the woolly rhino, Glyptodon. I don't know these names. Argentavius. Ground sloth, I do know. Saber-toothed cat. I remember this one from when we played online. Lots of different colors, lots of different cards here. And I'm assuming the animal deck is going to go over there.
Let's get one that's not animals. There you go. I'm trying to mix it up.
I do remember those things.
Those are in-game
In-game.
and in-game scoring.
In-game and end-game. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this goes over here somewhere. So you think this is for...
It's going right there. Bam.
All right, this goes underneath your box, I think, right?
Oh, does it go underneath?
No?
No.
Not really.
Not really. That's okay.
That would have been cool.
I'll just put it off the side for now.
It does not.
Okay. Let's see. Why don't you shuffle that up and give us each a random chieftain? Sort the tribe cards in 5 decks. We already did that.
They're double-sided?
Sort the culture card.
Are they the same on both sides? No, they're different on both sides.
Hmm?
You choose which one?
You'll choose which side, yeah, before the game starts.
All right. I am Chief Tusk Breaker. Looks like I can do stuff with animals for 2 food. I can turn animals into 2 food, maybe.
No, when you go to the animal space, the action, you get that bonus action if you go with your chieftain.
If I go with the chief.
With that.
That's kind of the chief bonus. Right?
Yeah. Who are you?
Chief Tusk Breaker.
Does that look like him?
Yep.
And I got the wide horns.
It's definitely him.
Yeah, that's me. Okay.
Chief Tusk Breaker. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Look, it's got this little, it's got that wash, that, what is everybody calling that? Sun drop wash, kind of?
Is that what it's called?
I think that's what it's called, yeah. Like in Foundations of Rome. It's got that already built-in wash. That's neat. Oh, yeah. I'm liking it.
So we're going to put our little thingies here. Put our...
Can you do that too?
Yep.
Got some tiny little pieces there. And one on each side of the track. What is this called again? Which track is this?
The idle track?
Idle track. Like as in, just not really doing much at all, just kind of idling.
Exactly. That's exactly right. Take a player aid equal to the number of players using player cards with the lowest numbers first. Okay, so we need to...
We've got a bunch of stuff here too.
So give each person random one of those.
One,
Yep.
shuffle.
Yep. And then shuffle these and give one to each of us.
That is yours. This is mine.
Okay. Okay, so I will... So this is, you're going to be your starting setup, so your starting resources. So you give yourself as much food as it tells you, as much tools, and then add the tribe card depicted in the setup. So where's yours at?
We've got two different things. One starting in or two starting in. What does that mean?
Oh, this is first player, second player.
Oh,
It's
okay.
choosing. You have to shuffle those.
Oh, I thought you were giving me both of these.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're gonna get 3 tools, 2 food.
You are the starting player.
Okay. And one of these guys right here.
What is that?
It's a starting card for your deck.
Okay.
And then a yellow, which I think. What color do I have? I have pink and white. And you get yellow. Here you go. And then you get a bonus for being second. So you'll get a bonus food.
One bonus food.
Yeah.
And where do you get the food?
Hmm?
The food is on a track somewhere? Yep.
Hmm? And then you place your little turn marker. So first I'll be here, and then you'll place yours here.
What does my turn marker look like?
Huh?
Oh, this thing?
It's a little animal token, yeah.
And where does it go?
Sorry?
I go right below yours?
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna have to reorganize this board here.
Talk about.
Yeah. Okay, so this will actually come over here. Put this here. We're gonna set up this board. We are going to do the boring setup just cause yeah. We're just gonna do the standard cross setup. Nice. Okay. All right. Then we have to do the terrain tiles. Take one of the 6. Take one of each 6 type. 2.
Do you need these things?
Huh?
Do you need these tiles?
Not that I know of.
Inside.
6. Okay. So one of each. To these 6, add the correct number of glacier tiles. So for 2 players, we're going to add 6 glaciers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is all the glaciers. And then we're going to shuffle these bad boys up. And add, so that should be and we'll add 6 more. Six more tiles. Okay. And that would be it for the tiles. Okay. So now we have our setup. And then we're going to, where's the camp at? Yeah. Okay. And then you're going to do circle, circle with these around there. Nope. That one too.
Face down or face up?
Face up. And that's it.
Some of these are have nothing on them. Look. Or that's what it looks.
Yep. And glaciers.
Okay.
So there's a lot going on in this game. So I hope I don't mess anything up.
All right, we got that done.
Okay, so this is your burial card.
Okay.
Stick that right there. Because when you cull your deck, you're going to be burying
Makes sense.
your tribesmen, not just getting rid of them. And then I should be adding one of
And that's this card?
these guys. Yep.
I guess these are my base cards, right?
Yeah, and then you're going to set aside that starting card you gained.
That's this one?
That was this girl.
Oh, her? Okay.
Yep. You set that aside. You're going to set aside your brave card. Your brave.
Okay.
And one tribeswoman or tribesman.
Yep, the tribeswoman. Got it. Set
The rest of
those
the cards
aside.
are shuffled and placed.
These
Yep.
are placed with the chief, right? And shuffled with the chief. No?
Yeah, you should have an altars and
Yep. I have an altars.
yep, shuffle those up.
And a communal feast.
Yep, shuffle those up.
And the chief or no chief?
No, the chief's off the side. That's just your reminder of what your chief power is.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah. And that'll be your deck. So you always start with these 3 cards in your hand, and then the rest of your hand is filled with random cards from your deck.
Okay.
But we'll talk about it. And then draw 2 cards from your deck to complete your starting hand of 5 cards. Okay.
Where's your animals? Where do the animals go? Just.
Underneath, right here. See right here?
Oh, that's the line of animals.
Yep.
Oh, I see the little symbol now. Okay.
And that is it for the setup.